Johnny Boo, Magnolia Johnny Boo, the streets waiting on.
Man, they already know what it is, man. Magnolia doing it, boy. Johnny Boo, you heard me. Mr. 520, you heard me. Winding Mr. 520 TV podcast, you understand? I know it been a little minute. I pulled it and been gave y'all a little story you did, but check this here out. It's a story about, it was the dude off of Desire and Mazan, right? We all know what Desire and Mazan at, that downtown in the Ninth Wall. And this was like the year 2003, man. I think they were like, after Slim got killed or before. It had to be after Slim got killed, right? It really don't even matter. But my sister was dealing with the dude that was from downtown out the Florida Project, right? He had a brother that was out the Florida Project. But he was hanging on Desire and Mazan, you know, where Kid and all them from, right? And she was fucking with him tough, man. You know what I'm saying? He used to come over there, sleep by the house. You know, they used to go out and shit, but he had the F-150 truck. It was all black. No rims or nothing there, had no tinted. It was an all black F-150, right? And it always was questioning, like, you know, where the dude get this here truck from? Where he get the truck from? I know that ain't his shit, because, you know, you could tell when something for somebody, but he presented himself like it was his and he had a little money. But come to find out, a dude that he was fucking with off of Desire and Mazan fucking around and went to prison. And he supposed to went in the dude's house, stole his clothes, took his keys to the truck, and took a few, you know, $1,000 or something like that. I'm going to say a few racks then. $1,000 ain't sound right, but a few racks. And, you know, but like I said, my sister was dealing with him, and his name was Anthony. I never forget his name. His name was Anthony, bro. And he'd always come over there, you know. I done chill with him before, smoke something with him, you know what I'm saying? I done need my roll somewhere in the truck with him. He had bought me uptown one time. I paid him to bring me in the project one time, right? But I always was suspicious about this cat dude. Like, you know, I just couldn't put my finger on it. So it was one day, early in the morning, it was like summertime, you feel me? And I got up early in the morning and I had brought the trash out to the dumpster. Where my sister was staying at, she was staying in the independent driveway, which was Law Street. And that driveway was a long driveway. God bless the day, you had Merle, Coretta, Cheddar, all them guys used to be hanging right there in the cut. Then my little homeboy, little Kendo, he was from out the Magnolia. We went to elementary together. He fucked around and moved into Florida long time ago when we were young, like dealing with elementary school and shit. So he from the Noya, grew up in the Noya, but as he got a little old, I'm going to say probably about 10, 11, 12, then he moved to the Florida Project, and that's where he resigned at, right? So when I moved in the Florida Project with my sister, we're going back and forth, that's where I seen him at. And he was like, Johnny, boo, 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 boo. But anyway, long story short, I bring the trash out, right? So when I bring the trash out, the Kendall and them standing like right there before, well, you cross the driveway, they were standing right there. They had some little yellow poles and stuff that were right there going toward Congress Street, right? So bam, I'm fucking with Kendall and them that morning, you did. I got the trash bag in my hand. I say, hold up, Billy, bring the trash to the trash can. But I see a dude, the back of a nigga, walking toward the porch, right? But me, I ain't thinking that this cat, you know, I don't know who that is. You know, we ain't the only one staying in the building. They got like, what, the first floor, second floor, third floor. So that's 2, 4, that's 6 people, you know, that stay in that building. You know what I'm saying? 6 doors with families behind the motherfucker. So, you know, I don't know where the dude going at. So, you know, I talked to Kendall and them probably about a few minutes. And I said, bitch, let me go upstairs and put some clothes on and shit, because I had some slippers on. You know, early in the morning, I got my house slippers on, bro. I bring the trash out. So as I go upstairs, I know I closed our fucking door. You heard me, around? So when I go up there, the fucking door open. Like somebody done walked in that bitch and said, hold up, bro, I know I closed this door. I ain't tripping, man. I know my sister, you know, was in that bitch laying down, you hear me? So as I'm walking, you know, you gotta, you know, I had came through the back door. So the back door gonna lead through the kitchen. The kitchen gonna lead through the front door. The living room. The living room gonna lead to the hallway. And we had a 4-bedroom apartment that was in the Florida project. My room was right here. My sister room was across from me, and my little nephew room was in the back. And then my older sister that owned the apartment, she right here. So everybody across from each other. Me and my sister across from each other. So I hear a motherfucker saying, "Man, I'm coming, man. I'm coming, bro. Man, you ain't got to do that." I'm like, hold up, bro. I know this nigga. He ain't just not walked up in my motherfucking sister house like that, there, bro. So I approached him. I'm like, man, what's that, man? You know what I'm saying? I'm young. I'm probably about 21. You know what I'm saying? At the time, 21, 22. I'm like, man, what's up, man? Let me see, 7, 18, 19. Yeah, I'm about 20, 21, 22. I said, man, what's up, man? Who you come up here for? He said, man, I ain't trying to, you know, cause no problem, nothing, bro. He know what I'm here for. I'm like, who? He like, man, that nigga right there. And that's it. And I say, Andy Brown, what you got going on here? But you and this nigga here got to get the fuck up out of here, bro. I got nieces and nephews up in this big Brown. What you got going on, bro? You gonna take that shit outside. Dude got on a black hoodie. Brown skinned dude. No, he about my skin complexion, right? And he had hair in his face. Not no bushy hair. He had like a low trim cut hair. And he had a hoodie on. Black, you know, some black pants and some Timbs on. I'm like, man, this nigga here. I said, bro, you tripping, bro. Y'all got to get the fuck up out of here. So dude like, man, I'm waiting on him. I said, shit, ain't no way. Say, Andy, bro, you need to get your shit, bro. I don't know what you and dude got going on, bro. Y'all get the fuck up out of here. So they walking down the thing. You know what I'm saying? Me, dude looking at me like, man, that nigga here tripping. He must not know who I'm here. He just don't know I'm from uptown. I don't give a fuck nothing about none of that, you heard me? So in my sister bathroom, the mirror where you look in to wash your face and you put your shit behind to brush your teeth like the medicine cabinet and shit. I lay up there and I used to put my drugs and shit up under that light because I was selling heroin in the Florida project and I was selling rocks. Selling rocks and shit and heroin was different from selling uptown. During that time, we was selling $25 bag uptown. I go downtown, there's a different strategy. They selling nickel rocks and shit like that. Them niggas ain't selling dime rock, they selling all nickel rocks. Even though they weed was different, they was selling 2 for 10 and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They just hustle different from and then they sell heroin bag with dime bag. That when the nigga had started noticing that, you know, they were trying to sneak the dime bags in and shit, change the, you know, the price of the heroin, say. But anyway, I walk with them niggas downstairs, but I go in the bathroom, right? And I'm like, man, should I grab it? Did 38? I had a 38 Smith & Wesson long nose, you heard me? But I'm like, damn, I don't want to call no problem. I need a nephew where the nigga did left out the house with the nigga, you heard me? But I'm so frustrated, like, you know what I'm saying? It disrespect how you just walk in the motherfucking house, bro. You know, Anthony don't stay here. This ain't no Anthony motherfucking house, you see what I'm saying? So now I go downstairs, I'm talking shit to him. Man, bitch ass nigga, man, you don't never do no shit like that, man. The Anthony, bitch, you better not never come back around here, boy. I'm telling him I'm gonna fire your ass up. I got you, boy. My sister and them like, Johnny Boo, chill out, it all right. And I'm like, hell nah, fuck all that, man. That shit wasn't cool, bro. I'm frustrated, I'm mad, you know what I'm saying? Kendall and all them niggas, they standing by the cut, they looking like, man, that nigga Johnny Boo crazy, man. Dude got the gun in his hand at the time. I'm still talking stupid to him, you hear me? Make a long story short, dude fucking around, got his keys and shit from Andy, left Andy around that bitch. I don't know where Andy went at, but the dude got his F-150 bro and leave. So Kendall was like, man, Johnny Boo, you know who that was? I'm like, nah, I don't know who that nigga was, man. He like, man, where am I? Say, man, that nigga come up in that bitch. I bring the trash out. I know I closed the door around, but I would go up there, the door open. This nigga up in there by this nigga here, getting him up out there. He got a whole burn in his hand. He like, man, that's a known killer. That from off of Mazan and Desire and Mazan. I'm like, Kendall Brown, give a fuck. They like, nah, bro, nigga looking at you like, man, Boo handling that nigga, talking to him crazy and shit. This nigga here, he said, man, that was probably anybody else. That nigga would smash you or something. I'm like, man, I said, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Nigga born to die, bro. About whatever when they come to my family. Protecting my nieces and my nephews, and then, you know, they were young at the time. They probably like 6 and 7 and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you know, that nigga came in disrespect, you know what I'm saying? I told nigga, and he gotta go, bring that nigga with him. So you know what I'm saying? That's just a little short ep that I remember. Ain't nothing major happen really for that, no gunplay or nothing. It just was me disrespecting the nigga and found out who he was. You know what I'm saying? They like, man, nigga scared of that boy down here. These niggas in the Florida won't even fuck with that boy. Like, that nigga used to come back here jacking and all that. So he was like this Pooh Man type of nigga that, you know, from off another part around the project. Like Pooh Man was from Desire. But he coming to Florida, he'll jack some of them niggas and shit, and they'll let him walk around like ain't nobody gonna do this nigga nothing. So he one of them type of niggas, but you know, I ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna die about my family, bro, and I'm gonna die for a nigga respect. So, you know, that's just something that I just wanted to bring to y'all attention, bro. And I also got some more eps. But that's just to let y'all know, man, always be aware of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because my intuition was telling me, go in the house, go in the house, bro. A nigga probably went in y'all shit. So, you know, always follow your intuition, bro. Always follow your free mind. That shit'll never lead you wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just always try to be a thinker in the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't underestimate nobody, bro. I don't give a fuck who they is, bro. It could be your uncle, your brother, your nephew. You know what I'm saying? Because money is the root of all evil, bro. If a nigga go at a nigga that's close to you with a cup of racks, bro, these niggas broke these days, so these niggas will take $5,000, bro, $1,000 to $2,500, knock you off. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even be expecting no shit like that, cause they one of your day one niggas. You know what I'm saying? They nigga that you fuck with. So that just lets you know, man, don't trust nobody, bro. And if you keep that fucking thing on you, bro, keep it on you, but keep it on you for a purpose. Don't just be having that bitch on you because you feel like, well, I got the right to carry fire on. I can do what I want. No, it just don't go like that. That should be for protection, bro, because a lot of shit going on in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just like where I'm at, you know, a man was trying to, you know, see his daughter perform a show up in the Singer Theater, and, you know, her previous boyfriend walked up in there, killed the man now, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and shit just crazy, man. You never know where you at, bro. You could just be somewhere enjoying yourself with your family, bro. You'll never think that that'll come to you, bro, like that, because you enjoying your family. You in an environment where you never think, but everywhere you go, you got to always think that, you know, this liable to happen, bro. You see the news every day, the world news, the local news, you know, shit happening in churches, shit happening at school, bro, shit happening at parks with kids that don't underestimate a motherfucking thing, bro. This Mr. 520 TV podcast, man. I'll be right back at y'all with another motherfucking help. You understand me? Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all hit that like button and subscribe to my channel, man, and get your partners and get your whole to subscribe to Mr. 520 TV podcast. Cause this shit about to get real, you understand?